to the channel, welcome. I hope that you enjoy all the videos available, and if you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing to the channel. It is the end of November, and to be honest with you, it has been quite a busy month as always, but I find the last quarter of every year to be very, very busy. However, that being said, I have done quite a fair amount of coloring, and I do consider it to be a productive month, considering all the things that have been going on. So I am filming this on the 2nd of December because I haven't had a chance to get to filming. It's been birthday celebrations, wrapping up some of the end of the year stuff with school. So things have been quite full on this week, but I'm very, very glad to be able to come and share with you my WIPS and completed pages. So I'm going to first start off with Layla Dooley's The Flower Year coloring book, because I have started a WIP in here, and I'm hoping that it will be exciting for some of you. It was a requested video which I have started, but I need to carry on filming, and it is this page here. So this is the dog roses and the foxgloves, and as you can see, I've started on this section here. So I need to continue filming this for you and then upload it after it's edited, and you can color in with me. But even though it's a little bit, it's started, so that is progress. And hopefully we can come back to this book a bit more in 2024. So that is my WIP in The Flower Year by Layla Dooley. My next WIP is Jasmine Beckett Griffith's coloring book. I am still busy editing videos for this requested WIP to be complete. So some of you asked me to complete my Alice and Snow White WIP on camera so you could color along with me, and we have been doing that. So I'm still editing some of the pages. Let me just zoom you out a wee bit more. I am using my Colorful Country Life's color tracker to just track all my color combos, but this is what we have done so far. I'm using Prismacolor pencils, and I did use a little bit of Neocolor 2s in the background here, but everything else has been done with pencils. So yeah, all that really is left is finishing these animals down here, and then the page is done. So really not much left, and a little bit of embellishing on the blonde hair just to brighten it up a bit. But we are almost done, and then I have got quite a few pages already picked out in this book to do a few more color alongs. So let me know your thoughts, and oh, I do have to finish the apples. So we are slowly making progress, and this will be my third completed page in this book, which is very, very exciting. So stay tuned. I know I'm taking a long time to finish editing the videos, but they are coming, I promise. I just need time. Time is not my friend at the moment. But that is Jasmine Beckett Griffith's coloring book, and I really enjoy her artwork, which has actually really surprised me. Okay, so then I have Kingdom of Curious Creatures by Kanoka Igusa, and I did this page, and I used Black Widow pencils and some Spectrum Glitter Stardust. I don't know if you can see the glitter. I'm not very good at this, so I really did try to play with light source and emphasize the lights from the lamps, and I really had a lot of fun doing this, and I actually was surprised at how quickly I could get it finished. And I must say that the Black Widow pencils for me worked so much better on this paper than Polychromos or Prismacolor pencils. So I am most likely going to be using Black Widow pencils in these books going forward, because the coloring experience really was really a dream. So I used white Sakura jelly roll on the patterns on the carpet. Initially the inside of the carpet was purple, and I decided it looked really weird, so I erased it and went over it with various red pencils, and I think it made a much better choice than if I had left it the way it was, because it really didn't look good. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased with how this has turned out. So that is my completed page in Kingdom of Curious Creatures by Kanoka Igusa. Next up, I have a completed WIP in Mythographic Voyage by Joseph Cadambane. And I finally finished this page. Yay! So I put Spectrum Noir Sparkle Pen on the sky with some white Sakura jelly roll. And I love that glistening, sparkly look. I've got Dovecraft glitter glue and Spectrum Noir Sparkle in the centers of the sunflowers. And then a lot of white gel pen. I used a variety of pencils from Prismacolor Premier and 2 polychromos. So I had tried making the train like a rusty reddish color, but then I decided it was too close to this viaduct here, so I changed the train to green, and I think it looks much better because it just brings this green to the side of the page, and I felt like it balanced it. And then I tried to pull through some of the other colors to the inside of the train, so it's got pink chairs and the lights are white. So overall, I'm not unhappy with it. It's very colorful, but I like the vibrancy of it. So the purple clouds were also quite fun to make. So yeah, that's my completed page in Mythographic Voyage by Joseph Cadambane. And then we have Eriy. Now, I really loved Eriy this month. I think I've colored her books the most, so but I've really enjoyed the artwork. I really enjoyed coloring in these books, and I've actually decided that I want to try and complete one of these books in 2024. So we'll see. It might be that halfway through the year I run out of steam, and then that will be the end of that. But you just never know. Okay, so let me see, what page did I complete in here? I picked quite a few pages to color in here, but I think I only completed one page, so I just need to find it. There we go. So I did this page, and I did it for the coloring checklist challenge. I use Prismacolor pencils in Eriy's books. I have used some Black Widows, and I have found that they are quite lovely. So the background is oil pastel, which I put on and then I smudged off with my finger, and then everything else is Prismacolor pencils. And I tried really hard to give it a limited palette, but to stick to a bit of a vintage look. So yeah, it was fun. It was interesting. Yeah, so I think it turned out all right. I do think I need to practice feathers a bit more. So yeah, overall not too bad. And I think the colors are nicely balanced. So there's nothing sparkly on it, except on the ink pot. I tried to put some Spectrum Noir Sparkle, and I think I put also a little bit of Dovecraft glitter gel pen and glue, just to give it some sparkle. And I use Sakura Stardust gel pens. I just wanted to have a little bit more movement in the ink pot. So that is my completed page in Romantic Country, the second tale by Eriy. Then we have the Romantic Country, the first tale by Eriy. And here I did this page. So this was relatively easy. I just really had to work on the background. I tried to give it that old papery look because I really actually like that look. I think if you have distress inks, you could probably very quickly do that, and it would give you quite a nice effect as well. So I've done that page, and I want to actually work my way through from beginning to end, and I think the first tale is my favorite. So then I went and I completed, so this page that I'm going to show you, just need to remember which order everything is. Okay, so this page here we did as a live stream video series, and I used Chris Chang's her own picture as a reference. So I didn't follow her video at all. I just had up on my laptop her YouTube video, but paused on her picture. And obviously she had like pencils on it, so I had to interpret in some places. And I tried to match the colors for the trees and the grass in the background. But then I did eventually change things up. So I changed the people a little bit, and I changed the tent because I wanted to keep it a bit more mine, so it's not a direct copy. But I really, really enjoyed coloring this page. I found it quite easy to color, and the more I'm coloring in Eriy's books, the more I'm finding it quite easy to work with. I also really love that I was able to get a bit of a grass texture going on. Normally I don't get a lot of good luck with grass texture, but I feel like this time around I was getting it. So I think if I just keep practicing, I'll definitely get there. And yeah, at least the apples turned out okay. So I've had times where I've done apples and they haven't turned out very well. In the background I used paint pens to kind of create that flower look, but there are no embellishments on this page at all. So there may be just a little bit of white gel pen, and that's about it. So again, I really, really loved coloring this page. Right, so then that is leading us to my last page, which I did not come up with this color scheme at all. I followed this page. So this page is done by the lovely DK Design. She has a whole color along series for this page in this color scheme, and I followed her color along, and I must say I really, really loved the experience. I wouldn't know how to color a sunset, let alone create that mood throughout the entire page, and being able to color along and follow somebody who has got that creative and artistic understanding has been really, really helpful. So I'm going to practice in 2024 coloring a lot more with people like Chris Chang or even DK Design, because I want to learn how to interpret pages in this sort of a way and create a bit more of an artistic landscape kind of feel. And that is how I learn. I learn by watching others. I learn by copying. And I absolutely give credit for the page, because it's absolutely outstanding. I would never have known to have put the various colors together the way that I learned using this color along. So even the shadows on the building were really, really great. And yeah, so it was really, really amazing experience. There are loads of videos that I want to copy because of the way they've done the atmosphere and the landscapes, and to also practice different combos of pencils which I wouldn't normally come up with on my own. So I'm really excited about this, and I thoroughly enjoyed coloring this. So if you don't know DK Design Coloring, please do check her out here on YouTube. She does have an Instagram account. I cannot recommend her videos enough, especially if this is the sort of style of coloring you want to get to. I know for me, I would love to be able to just look at a coloring page and know that I can put it together in a way that's as breathtaking as these pages. And that's just because I like to challenge and push myself. If I don't, I'll actually get bored, and then I won't carry on with my hobby. So I do have a drive that I need to keep motivation on, because that's just how I work, and I think that that's okay. So yeah, that is my fourth and final page, and I have loads of pages in here that I just desperately want to color. So I've got some Christmas pages in here that I'm going to color, and in the second tail, and you're probably going to see Eriy's books a whole lot more, because I just absolutely love these books, and I really want to create like a story effect through all three of her books. I don't have the third tale yet, but hopefully I can get it around Christmas time. And then I want to basically have sort of a cohesiveness across all three books to create a bit of a story feel. So yeah, that is it. And again, I only use Prismacolor pencils the majority of the time in Eriy's books. I just find that they work really well, and I have also started using a blender pencil. Alright everyone, those are my finished pages and a couple of WIPs for November. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry it's so short. Hopefully in December I can give you a lot more pages, but we will have to wait and see. I hope that you have a great start to your December. I hope that the holiday season is restful and good to you. And I also hope that there is whatever you are needing in December, that will be what you will get in December. So from my heart to yours, a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, and I wish you all the best, and I am thinking of each and every one of you. And I hope to see you in some of my other videos. And as always, everyone, take care and happy coloring. Bye for now.